What's it about? After moving to New York City with his mother, Kung Fu protege Li Fong, struggles to let go of the past as he tries to fit in with his new classmates. When a new friend needs his help, Li enters a karate competition, but his skills alone aren't enough. With help from Mr. Han and Daniel LaRusso, he soon learns to merge two styles into one for the ultimate martial arts showdown. So, poppin' or not, Bucky, I need to know, was Karate Kid Legends poppin' or not? I was just as surprised as well. Not that I'm not a Karate Kid fan, but I just thought that I wouldn't think much of this movie. We've been doing Karate Kid for a long time now. I never was really into Karate Kid, yet it is a very pop, iconic set of films. And Cobra Kai first season was a lot of fun. I just didn't continue it. It wasn't like I chose not to. I just didn't continue it. But I thought it was even more fun than the Karate Kids. And I thought it was really cool how you're going to make the villain sympathetic into the protagonist and make the protagonist kind of a bit of a dick too. So when I was walking into this, I had already seen the trailer. And the trailer seems much more serious, not very fun. And it's about Jackie Chan from Jaden Smith's Karate Kid, along with Ralph Macchio's LaRusso from the original Karate Kids and Cobra Kai, coming into one movie to teach a new protege. I was like, yo, I like the seriousness that this is going for, and the action fighting scenes look fairly well made. Then the movie turned on, and it was way not serious, and it was fun, and it was funny. It was funny, but it was a lot of fun. It was lighthearted. I think it's a perfect movie specifically to watch at home. You can watch it in theaters too. In fact, I would recommend watching it in theaters because the theater was a little more crowded than I thought it was going to be, and they definitely dug it. And it was fun. Pros being Jackie Chan is way more fun than he was before. Not in any movie that he's ever been, but definitely one of the most fun characters that he's ever played. Before he played a depressed alcoholic in The Karate Kid with Jaden Smith. Now, I don't think he's drinking anymore, but he is not depressed anymore. He's super fun. He's like the fun uncle. LaRusso and Jackie Chan together, their time together that they had on screen was also fun. And it was cool to see, you know, the old with the new, even though one's older than the other. And you can tell that Ralph Macchio didn't do as much fighting scenes, and you can see that Jackie Chan still got it, even though he's old as fuck. I will say the film reminded me a lot of, and I'm sure they took a lot of inspiration from, Miles Morales' Spider-Man Spider-Verse films, the animated films. They do some animation stuff. The way that Li Fong's character wears his hoodie reminds me of Miles Morales. The music, the soundtrack is very Spider-Verse-y. The trailer was misleading. I thought the entire film was going to be about these two helping out this young man. But the first half, you have Joshua Jackson, who I'm just realizing is on the poster. I don't remember him in that trailer at all, but he's like a main character. You see him definitely more than Ralph Macchio. Ralph Macchio isn't in the movie until there's 20 minutes left, maybe 15. But the first half is about Li Fong, the kid, the Karate Kid, who's being taught in the second half of the film, teach Joshua Jackson in the first half. I'm like, what are we doing? What am I watching? It's not exactly a con though. It is a con if you watch the trailer. If you don't watch the trailer and you watch this movie, it might be a little bit of a con because you're like, why is this kid teaching this boxer how to box with karate? It's kind of cool. Whoever directed this did a lot of good montages, and I respect it. Now, when Ralph Macchio enters the ring, it is Montage City, because it's the only way to cram in this this very short storyline of them training a kid in 1 week kung fu because he only knows karate. I wasn't really sold on Jackie Chan asking for LaRusso's help to train the kid. I don't think LaRusso needed to be there for that. But apparently it was a kung fu competition and he only knows karate. So LaRusso's like, I know kung fu. Poppin' for show, faux show. I would give it a large. I would if I really loved Karate Kid. I just don't really love it. I did thoroughly enjoy this movie though. I was shocked. Poppin', if you like Karate Kid, I definitely say go to the movie theaters to watch it because it's lighthearted.